Welcome everybody to the first episode of my weight loss series. It all began a few months ago when I started thinking of ideas for my YouTube channel. I wanted to come up with different series that would help me be interactive with the YouTube community and the YouTube viewers. So I decided to start this weight loss series. This series will help me lose weight while you, the YouTube viewer, give me tips and help me lose weight throughout this series. I'll bring you along on the journey as I lose weight, from the gym to the grocery store, to the doctor's office, to various different places that I will go to discover different ways that I can help improve my lifestyle, my diet, and my living, and ultimately my health. I hope through this series that this will help people lose weight and find what works for them, find a system that is tailored for them personally. Some of the things I want to do in this program is lose weight, obviously. I want to better my diet and stay consistent. I want to consistently get more exercise. I want to improve my health physically. I want to improve my health overall. And I want to look better and I want to feel better. When I was a kid, I was really active. I always loved being outside. I wasn't much for indoors. Plus, there weren't a lot of video games back then. Video games were just starting out. Not to reveal my age or anything. But I really loved being outdoors and being active. About the time I was 10 or 11, I started working out with my father. I started going in the basement and weightlifting. And I really wanted to build muscle like the guys I saw on his muscle and fitness magazines. So I used to go downstairs and work out with him. We also used to go running. My whole family was pretty active. We used to go running, we used to go hiking. We'd take trips and go hike mountains, and we were a really active family. And we ran road races together. We used to run an annual road race every year. We used to go out run a mile to anywhere from 4 to 5 miles. A really active family. And as I got older, I played soccer, and when I got into high school, I played football, which I really learned how to train hard. Weightlifting every week. I'd start off my day, I'd jump on my bicycle, I'd ride 2 miles while waiting for the bus, and then the school bus would come. I'd jump on the bus, head to school. Then after school I'd have football practice, and then certain nights of the week I'd go weightlifting. I'm just really rigorous. I used to run as much as I could. I used to exercise just as much as I could to be in the best shape I could, and I was. That was the best shape I've ever been in my life. And as I got out of high school, I still belonged to a gym, and I weightlifted, and I'd weightlift, and I'd go swimming, and I'd still ride my bike, my mountain bike and stuff. But at that time, as my life was going along, I really started making some bad life choices. And I really started drinking a lot and eating a lot and just really destroying my body. And even though it wasn't starting to show, the process was beginning to where I was gaining weight. And then shortly after this, I fell into a deep depression because of things that went on in my life at that time, and I began drinking very heavily and eating very heavily, and I ended up gaining a lot of weight. I ended up gaining like 50 pounds, and I gained it quick, too quick. And after this point, what had happened was I had stretched out my fat cells. Now, as we know, once we do that, it's very hard to lose them, to shrink them back down, to lose that fat. So once you stretch out your fat cells, it's just going to be a constant battle from then on to lose weight. So after some time, I picked myself up and got my life somewhat squared away, and I started exercising again. I realized I gained so much weight and needed to lose weight. A friend introduced me to martial arts again, because when I was 11, I took Taekwondo from the time I was 11 to 14, and I used to compete and all that. At this time in my life, my friend introduced me back into martial arts. It was an eclectic style with various styles, but the 3 main styles were Kashi Kempo Karate, Kodokan Judo, and Jiu-Jitsu. And I really got involved. I was training pretty much 3 times a week. I just loved it so much. I became so addicted to it, and I ended up losing a lot of weight through that. And after 4 years being involved in this martial art system, I ended up losing the weight that I had put on I ended up gaining muscle. I started running again. I started lifting again and really got healthy again. I started watching what I was eating. I was being really careful, and I was trying to detox my body with different herbs and just really take good care of myself and change things around in my lifestyle. So being involved in those martial arts really helped me at that point in my life. And I ended up getting my Shodan black belt in those 3 styles. And after about 4.5 years, something happened to me that changed my life. Where things changed in my life was about six years ago, almost 7 years ago. I was in a bad accident. I was working in a carpentry place, and while working there I had about 600 pounds of lumber and metal fall on top of me. It split my head open here and in the back, leaving me with damage to my brain on this side of my brain. Crushed my spine down this way, and then when I fell forward it crushed me that way. So I got crushed in 2 different directions. I suffered head trauma, spine trauma, and just picture my whole body was basically flattened from all this weight falling on top of it. After that I was laid up for a month. Couldn't even move. I felt like I was hit by a Mack truck. After that month I started seeing chiropractors, physical therapists. I was just in the worst pain I've ever been in my life. And I went from being a black belt martial artist to someone who couldn't even lift his leg up 12 inches off the ground. I used to be able to stretch and touch my knee to my nose in martial arts, and I went from that to somebody who couldn't even lift their foot 12 inches off the ground. So it was a pretty bad accident. It changed my life completely. Totally changed my life, and totally changed the way I could function as a human being physically. So after being hurt like that, I've been through various trials. I still have medical problems I'm still struggling with. This has been part of what caused me to gain the weight back. It's been hard to actually stay active and stay physical and do things when you're in so much pain. I currently do have a gym membership. I have for the last couple years. I just need to be more consistent about going. I do go, it's just I don't go as much as I'd like to, and I don't go as much as I probably should in order to lose weight. Because of my head trauma, I suffer from seizures, so I am on a seizure medicine, which doesn't help you lose weight. It doesn't help the battle against the weight gain. So that's part of my problem, part of the things I need to change, to figure out what I need to change in order to lose weight for my body chemistry and what will work exactly for me to lose weight. I know how to eat healthy. I need to learn how to moderate it and learn what exactly not to eat for my body type, because each body type is different. Each person's body chemistry is made up differently. We need to eat different things that will help us lose weight and help us keep healthy, and that's what I hope to achieve through this series. And I look forward to everyone joining me on this journey. All of you that have subscribed, thank you, and I appreciate your subscriptions and I appreciate your support. I look forward to this series, and I really hope that through this we can help each other as you help me on this journey. So won't you join me on this journey I call life?